Welcome to YouLi. Today we're going to talk about a very advanced feature known as YouLi Quotes. So this is for our clients that actually offer customized versions of the tours that they run as compared to the group trips that you're probably familiar with already. So here we're taking a look at a client that has a white labeled marketplace. So they have their brand and some information, and this is actually being run by one of their staff whose name is Anna. And Anna has posted for them an example of their Journey Through Jordan template. And as you can see, it prompts the person to actually interact with the Get Quote. So we're going to click into Get Quote as a potential customer. And from here they see the travel page for this quote template, and it prompts them to say they can contact Anna at ProgressSoft by clicking on the Explore Jordan button in the footer. Now this button can be completely customized. And of course most of the content on this page can be customized. You can put a price indication if you like, you can put recommended dates if you like. So all of these labels are also customizable. And from here you can see at the high level some instructions that are being given. There's a beautiful video which we recommend everyone include, and then of course the detailed items in the brochure. So these are the program items from the planner side, and these are indicated as optional, but of course you can make some of these elements required. And when you click on any one of these, it pops up and shows more detail. This is also mobile optimized, so they can explore it on their phones as well. And assuming that the customer is interested, then they'll click the Explore button or the registration button. And in this case, we're going to say that Janet is interested. She can either provide specific dates if she knows them already, or she can provide just estimated dates. So she can just say 5 days in December or specific dates. She can enter the number of party, and of course this can change in the future, but that's just what she knows for now. And she can also specify some additional information. So this could say, I am a vegetarian and non-smoker. I would love to spend time at historical places. So that is what Janet submits. So the customer submits this, and she receives an email confirming that she has now started the process of creating her own personalized experience. And so now this page actually says personalized for Janet. So this is now her quote. She's no longer looking at the quote template, she's looking at her own quote. So if we go back to the planner side of things, and this is us as Anna logged in to YouLi, and if we go to our dashboard, we can actually see the quote that Janet has just submitted. So here it is, it's usually the first one on the list, and from here we click in and we can see that the next step is to review this quote for Janet and set a final cost. But before we can get to that, we're just going to explore what Janet has done. We can see that she's interacted with some things, so she's said yes to all of these items. She actually didn't turn any of those off. But for example, if we were to go back and look at this as Janet, we could actually say, no, I don't want to do Amman, I don't want to do Dead Sea, and I don't want to do the desert castles. So she's taken those out of her view. And on the planner side, we can see that that in real time shows up that she said no, no, no. So this is the activity log. You can see if she changes her mind. But you can also jump straight into the plan items and you can see the final version of what her current preferences are. So which ones she said yes to and which ones she said no to. And for the ones that she said no to, you can select those, move them to trash. And then once you know what dates she wants, and so here you can see she's entered the dates, so those are populated, you can actually edit these items and start setting the recommended order for the items that are present here. And you can match those up. So for example, maybe she hasn't given enough days for the items that she wants to do, so you're actually going to need to go back to her and say, well, given that you only have 5 days, we can only fit in the following items. I recommend these. And you can actually, for example, come in and view as Janet. So you can actually interact with the travel page as if you were her. And you can clear her responses. So you can actually say, oh, you know what, you're not going to be able to do Ajlan, so I'm going to take that out. But you leave it in the plan in case she comes back and says, no, I really need to see Ajlan, and she changes it back to say yes. So there are a couple of ways to interact with it. And now if we go back to the planner view, let's assume that you've got the information that you need. You see, she said yes to all these things. You've set the dates on these items. So let's say you've actually set your date on this to be October 10th for the Ajlan visit. And you publish that, and you've done that for all of the items in your schedule, and you're ready to price it. So you click on Finalize Price, and click Finalize Price here. Let's say it's $3,000 US, and you're going to do bank transfer. You could also do credit card or PayPal if you like, and you'll provide your instructions here. And of course, you'll enter any payment installments here and an explanation of what these costs cover, what's included, what's excluded, your cancellation policies, and you'll click Save. Once you click Save, it's going to finalize the trip cost, and it's going to send an email to the travelers listed below. So here, Janet's the only one listed with an email, so she's the only one who will get an email. Click Confirm and Finalize. And now you see you're waiting for the customer to accept and pay. So now Janet is going to get an email that prompts her to come in and accept and pay. And that will show her the total amount that is due for her. So here you see that price has now changed from variable to $3,000. And when she clicks on that, now there's a new tab, which is the cost tab. You can relabel that to be any phrase you want. And if there are multiple people in her group, they would show here. And then she has the instructions. Once she's happy with it, she can click Accept and Pay. Now, once that is clicked, you can actually see that it says Bank Transfer Pending, and that needs to be confirmed from the planner side. One thing I forgot to mention earlier is actually that all the detailed information that you provided in the plan shows up on the map automatically. So here she could actually explore her itinerary in a map or visual capacity. So there's lots going on here, and this is really just touching the surface with quotes, but hopefully this gives you an idea of how you can publish your recommended customized quote templates and allow your customers to interact with them independently and go back and forth with you in a controlled manner so that you funnel them down as quickly as possible to a specific date and a specific price, and you get that payment going. Please don't hesitate to contact us with any questions, and hopefully we can get you out of the quote tool soon.